with the usual last session recap, where Grandolpha recognizes the group and invites you guys to have some dinner, some strange things that you have never eaten before. Some of them were bad and some of them were horribly bad. But the brew that you drank was stronger than anything that you have had in the surface. She then... Oh, bye Max. As she then ordered, or not ordered, but because Dirth was with you, Grandolpha's bodyguards executed him right in front of you guys. Before and after that, she revealed her plan to stir up a rebellion inside Shardog's fortress and give you guys an opening to go to the throne room and put him down. Because this was like against the wall and the edge situation. There was no other option but to accept the deal. And so, making as much haste as you could, descended down the elevator. And as you entered the forge level, all Durgars started fighting each other. And some of them tried to get in your way, including Nildar, the only alive son of Sardarak, accompanied by a Umber Hulk. But was successfully defeated, and you guys entered the throne room where Sardarak was already waiting. And some kind of powerful artifact magic was used on the forge of his equipment because he was tougher than any individual foe that you have fought. But there was no factor to stop the group as Sardarak was successfully killed. And after that, the rooms below the throne room were investigated, in which one of them contained some treasure, another contained a Mykonoid prisoner that was freed by Brutus, and it walked away down into a tunnel. And the last and third room contained some engines that powered the elevator. But that's where the session ended.
We wait for Max.
He could take some time, so might as well continue.
Well, we have the deadline, guys. A few things to do in here. You know, maybe or get the prisoners out of here. Anything left over?
He's got a chartling gauntlet, a chartling belt. The crown was picked by Max, but that's it.
Might as well take it to go into the hands of it. Possibly dump it somewhere.
I agree. But how do we go about picking it up? We'll just use a cloth or something to grab it, since we don't have a mage hand.
Pick it up with a sword, stick.
Yeah, something to not touch our hands.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, we could have used...
Yeah.
Does Max have the servant or unseen servant?
No.
Okay.
Can we get the map up, DM? Where we were?
My bad.
Like
Maybe
looking,
that could
I was looking, like pretending I'm on the map. Okay, that room, Mykonoid, that room, the other stuff. As far as we understand, Max has picked up everything in this room, right? 3 statues
Yes.
and 1 amulet. Mykonoid freed.
And gold. Gold and some silver.
That we are giving to Rain. So Rain, you're getting a total of 226 gold pieces and 367 silver pieces.
Nice. Where was it? 200 and...
226G and 367S.
Welcome back.
I went to go plug in my camera because apparently it had unplugged itself, and I bumped the antenna for my Wi-Fi card on the back of my computer, and everything went black. But yeah, all good now.
Hey Max, can you
But
please
yeah, I
help
just-
us out with Mage Hand?
Yeah, we need to move this crown.
Absolutely. I'll mage hand it all away
As well as
into
the
my back.
belt and gloves, was it? Bracers.
Yeah, and I'll take up like individual like pieces of cloth, like scrap pieces of cloth, and wrap up each one. And it's like, this is the belt fragments, this is the crown fragments, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
You did say we only have very little. Let's see, try to make the best out of it. Do you have any way to get back to 10 towns, Max? Quickly.
Quickly being the key word there. Let me see. Well, I mean, I could give us a better shot at navigating. I've recently come into possession of this amulet that has, Calder's Starry Sky, which can help us navigate even in overcast or wintry nights.
I have a way up for us to get off the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Maybe even find like a more efficient route than the one we were told.
We are just jumping off. Getting carried by the wind. That's the idea. That's the easiest way of getting off this place.
I mean, I was thinking that that would be the quickest way, but then I thought that would be silly. You're serious?
Yeah, we'll just get the wind
What
to
do you
carry us.
What do you mean the wind will carry us? Look at us, Martok.
Yeah, I know. Let me see if the wind even can carry us. I'm not sitting here lying until we jump off. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, everyone.
Yes,
jump
the
on
wind
one
will be
side.
able to carry us at least twice. So I think
Okay.
we're good. But I think we should just run through the rooms real quick because Grand Alpha, as I understand, was not in the best
Yeah.
of moods.
Well, and she said that we could have one look around, take whatever we wanted, and then get the F out, basically.
Yeah.
Is there anything even worth taking that's not bolted down?
Well, go ahead.
I would say the slaves, as well as visiting the Temple of Deep Duera, because Deep Duera is the one that might have helped Sadorok control the dragon. Maybe we can stop the dragon from the temple with some incantation or who knows. If that's the way that they're
Okay.
controlling it.
Well, we'll need to decide if we're going there or to the prison first. And how are we going to free the prisoners? Or how are we going to get them down the mountain?
Would say they would have to walk the way they came in. Because
Hmm.
we need to the 10 towns before that whatever it was in the roof dragon burns down a whole city.
No, you're not going to tell them to just jump, Martok? The wind can't carry them?
How many can the wind carry? 5. Oh,
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna be tough carrying more than 5. I hope we're not yeah.
Well,
I'm
depending on
thinking
how many...
as much
Go ahead, Ren.
as much as we'd like to free them, if we free them and then somehow antagonize the dragon and then it escapes before we can subdue it, then it'll be... I mean, they'll be in its path, presumably, if it's going towards any of the
The
towns.
dragon has already escaped.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, it's the last dying breath of Sardarock was. Then he has died. It was apparent that he sent the last command for the dragon to just like attack. And the crown that controlled it broke. So we're kind of screwed.
Right then. Perhaps we go deal with that first then and not release the prisoners in any case.
We are not going to be let in here again. We are allowed to take whatever we can, do whatever we want, but once we leave, we may never come back.
Well, that's according to our host, but I don't think she'll have much say when we come back in future. We came in here once. We can do so again now. Probably won't be on the best of terms, but I just think maybe we should just prioritize the dragon.
I would still prioritize the prisoners. At least you let them go and then run. That's it.
Well, if their fate's out of our hands then.
They might.
Through the south, dragon is heading north. Dragon got some very strange instruction. Also, the reason I wanted to go to the Temple of Deep Dweller is if there is any chance that we can control the dragon, it's a more benefit to us than going after and killing.
I agree. Should probably make haste.
Alright, then let's be off.
Yeah. Hey, are we able to skin this Umber Hulk that's on the floor here or not? In a timely manner.
You may do a medicine or survival to attempt to take as much useful parts out of it.
Is there something in particular you're trying to craft out of this?
An armor, as per the D&D 2E guide,
Cool.
where the Durgars are the specialists at forging Umber Hulk husks into armor.
Although
Well,
you
once you
have
have the
never
required-
seen this creature before, it is very evident and apparent that this creature is made of well-defined joints, and cutting them and cracking them open is no real challenge for you, as you get six square feet of Umber Hulk belt.
Thank you.
If you need help crafting that into anything, I think I've got a way.
I'll just
Make it
throw it
pretty
to you
easy.
then, Max. You can just throw it into your back 6 feet of whatever material you can do some whatever you want with it. Tinkering tool or new script.
Oh, better. I'll have it done in 10 minutes.
Where do you guys head off? Did you head off to the center where the forge is?
They haven't left the throne room.
Okay. And I believe
As you exit the throne room, the sound of this beat becomes evident again, and the closer you get to the forge, this louder the sound is. And in this big hall, you see just many Durgar bodies. Others are... You're lagging out my screen. Others are just injured, resting down on their backs, and kind of taking a breath of victory because they have defeated their enemies.
The last time we asked you, is there any of these that look like the mechanic guy that put the dragon together? Is there any way of telling them apart?
All of the Durgar present in here are dressed in armor, scale armor, and are wielding war picks.
You guys coming? Are you staying in the throne room?
Oh, I didn't realize we were moving on the map.
Oh, okay.
Well, we haven't. But
The only,
Where'd you
only
go?
thing, the only thing I know is
Okay.
I maybe
Yeah.
the prisons here, maybe.
As you look into that room, it definitely looks like cells, and inside of them, I didn't put a fuck ton of tokens to save some memory, but
Ah.
inside you see many zombified human, presumably slaves, crowded up inside just one cell.
here.
Yes. And as you make your way in, a lot of these cells are filled with just these zombies that were once live people,
Ah.
except for two that you see that look more conscious and alive. One of them looks to be a woman human, or not human, is shorter, and the other one is a male, much larger than a human, and you recognize it as a Goliath.
Speaker Huddle,
And
is
when
that a
they
female?
see you come in,
Yes.
Ah,
when you come in, they look at you and see that you're not Durgar, and they stand up, and the Goliath reaches for the cell and says, "Brother, is that you?"
We'll have time to talk soon. Let's go.
You do not recognize him, but Martok does, because he's a member of the Thun Zalagalaga something tribe.
Worm,
Oh.
Doom, Crag clan, or something like that.
That's the name of the place, but the clan is called Thunalagalaga, something
Okay.
like that.
Boom, boom,
Boom
chicka-laka,
shakalak.
boom.
Come on here, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Boom shakalaka. The cells are closed.
Well, we need someone that can open
Even
them
listening?
fast.
I mean, if you need just one open, I can do that.
I'm gonna run out, just in case that doesn't work, and ask this one of these Durgar to help.
He answers back in a language you do not understand. Wait,
I gesture
let's see if you
to.
No.
I can tell you I speak Abyssal Common, Draconic Infernal, yeah. So I'll kind of gesture like, towards the cells and a key turning motion. Try and make myself appear like authoritative.
He waves you off.
Hmm. Okay.
What's going on, Rain?
Let me offer him like what's a reasonable amount of gold?
Do
I'll
these
hold
doors?
up 50 gold.
Roll persuasion.
21.
Ooh. He looks at you and then takes the gold and have some word exchange with the other Durgar that is in here. He's resting up on his back. He's clearly wounded, but he reaches out on his belt and hands in a bunch of key rings. There's more than 20 keys in there, and the other one receives it and hands them to you.
Yeah, I'll nod at him and then I'll run back and hand them to Max.
What did I get handed?
Keys for the cells.
Oh, perfect.
A ring full of keys.
A ring of keys, yeah.
At least 20 are in there.
Great.
He never indicated which was your which, but
um,
Help us
were you
open these
talking to
two
the guy who
cells.
did that?
The small woman on this cell is curled up, and her look is of someone that's severely traumatized.
All right. Um, Martok, how about you start trying these keys? I'm going to start trying to wrist pocket the hinges.
All right. I'll go over here, open up the Goliath, and I unfortunately can't see the other side of the room because it's in the darkness. But I'll light up a torch.
The Goliath isn't here.
Hmm? Yeah, I went there
Goliath.
and opened it up, so I went over like this. Then I made sure that this one was opened up real quick because I can actually see him.
Okay, roll me a d20.
Sure.
You try a lot of the keys, and it takes you around a couple of minutes to get to the right key. And it eventually opens up, and the Goliath just bolts out of there and says, "I'll kill them! I'll kill every single one of them! Just hand me a weapon and I'll make them into stew!"
They might be weak, my friend, but it is not a good idea right now. They're all in battle ready. We've got the
Come on,
order
Mark.
to.
And he punches you on your shoulder and says, "I know we can take them."
Yes, we probably can, but there is other things in life that matters more than falling in battle right now. We need to stop a dragon, and they might know how we can achieve this. By killing these guys right now, we're in even worse trouble. We don't get any information out.
You always using your head. Alright, I'll stand behind you.
I'll toss the keys over to Rain. Go ahead and open up for speaker huddle.
Okay. This one, right?
Yes. As you
I'll
try the keys, roll
try different
another
keys.
20
Okay.
to see how long you take to get to the correct key.
16.
Okay. It is
16.
not a long time, probably a minute or even less, until you get to the right key and the door opens, but the woman at the other side of the bars stays curled up and she's trembling, and her eyes are wide open.
I'll extend my hand and say, you may not feel like this is a great time to go, but trust me, it's time we leave here. This is your one
She
chance to leave this place.
grabs your hand and very shakily stands up, but she's very shocked by everything she's gone through in here, and she says no words for the time being.
I'm gonna put my hand on Brutus's shoulder
Bring her
and
over here.
ask him, how good of a friend did that mushroom guy seem like he was? What will happen if we let the rest of the prisoners out?
It seemed like he just wanted to go. I don't know if I could call him a friend.
Do they seem aggressive, the zombies in the cages? With mushrooms and stuff on them?
They are cramped, at least 2 or 3 on each cell, so they can barely move, but they are definitely making sounds.
I don't think they're worth letting out.
Oh.
Not sure they'd be even on our side, even if we did.
I just figured that Brutus freed might be grateful if he did, and might just walk straight past us. I may be wrong.
I'd hope so.
Just to remind you, I'm not. If even if these creatures do decide to run out of here and ignore us and fight against their captors, the Drugger out there knows that we would be the one to have freed them in the first place. They might blame us if they survive, and I'm in no shape to fight at the moment.
Well, move on. Does any of you guys remember which way that Temple of Deep Guara was?
I'm gonna delete the token for the woman and the Goliath, but they are following you behind.
By the way, as we passed this forge, Rainy looked into it, the beating heart.
Yeah.
Did you get any idea what it was?
At the time, no, I don't think so.
It's still beating. And
You
I don't
hear- You hear these two Durgars having a conversation in Undercommon, talking about having a good beard after they have healed up.
Brutus, do you still have a beer?
I never. Well, I'm assuming I haven't been lugging a keg around with me this entire time.
Could be on your back, like tied to your
Oh,
back.
wait, what? I just
Tied
pull it
around
out
your
of my
neck
back
like a-
pocket.
Tied around your neck like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah. Okay, so we got nothing to give these Durgar to quench their thirst and get information.
Fucking pee in their mouth. They need
Yeah.
something to drink.
What the fuck?
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah. We want to scout this lower floor real quick before we get out.
If we have time, I want to look everywhere.
Okay.
There was caves over here. There was.
Those looked like emptied iron veins.
Oh, okay.
Some of them still had material on them, but most is residual.
Right. I know I wasn't gonna explore them anyway because I'd be afraid there's more of those bug things we saw.
Well, I will ask these two Durgar then. Well, I'm glad the fight went well. We made sure to take care of Sardarak as well as Nildar.
You're talking to them in Undercommon?
Of course.
Okay. They'll answer in this same language and say, there, we finally got rid of them. It was months of pressure and constant fear that we would be discovered.
Yeah, that happens when you try to stop someone. Anyway, that beating is really doing my head in. Is there any way to stop the beating?
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Beating of the heart, that beating of the not the beating of people. Like the boom, 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 boom sound.
I've heard Orthodox blacksmiths say they have a dragon's heart inside of there.
Okay. And why would they have a dragon's heart in there?
They say it's a red dragon's heart, and it still emits heat as the heart of a volcano. That's where they're using to smelt all the material.
What a wonderful idea. I will convey this through telepathy through the group. There's a beating red dragon heart inside this forge. Is there any way for us to blow it up or something? In telepathy.
I think I can handle that.
Hmm.
So what? So what? Is there like a specific requirement on like how we need to get rid of it? Does it have to be blown up?
No, you can take it. I mean, it's burnt. It's like a
Like what if?
it's like a volcano. What are we going to do with it?
Yeah, but like what if someone were to say fabricate a giant block of granite directly above it that weighed a few thousand pounds?
Hmm.
The beating of the heart is coming from inside the forge, and it is made out of raw steel.
Raw, you say?
Ooh.
Or not? I
It's the
mean-
fabricator.
Is already used into. You know what I mean.
Be still my beating heart.
That
Um,
expression you just raw, you say.
I suppose I could fabricate and plug up all the holes and it would kind of back up on itself.
We might want to do that as we leave this floor.
That's a
we
good
Yeah.
idea.
gone through it. No, we don't. I mean, we're already just checking out stuff.
God. Where is... How do you do the GIFs? Is it like /Giphy?
For what?
Isn't it colon?
The only thing I could think of when you said the raw iron was this.
Ugh.
Heckin' Golem.
Golem is a masterpiece. Anyway, so what's the plan? Do you want me to plug up all these holes and then we get the hell out of Dodge?
Let's first just go through the rooms in this bottom floor. The temple is somewhere hereabouts. Might be able to get more information and you get that pendant that you
Alright.
the deity. Might be over here to the that's the only door. You coming along in there, Curtis, or are you staying with the prisoners?
Oh, Max was up there. I wasn't about to leave him alone.
Uh-huh.
I'm fragile.
You also see between the commotion, the doors that were holding reptiles down were opened, and some of them escaped, some of them were killed, but these look like they are not being aggressive anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'm the one to go up to the door since you're standing behind, just in case something comes out. All right. Oh, this
As
looks
you
like a
open those
waiting
doors,
room.
you see to the sides of the wall there are many cages that are. Did you step in?
Yeah.
Huh.
You said there's a bunch of cages.
These cages are kind of sharing electric current within each other, and as you go into the room, they discharge it in you,
Nice.
and you take. Hold on, was D8 or D6? D8. 21 lightning damage.
Am I able to continue to the other side and jump out the door on the other side?
Yes, if you.
I'm this
Yeah, I
far
would
in,
say you
I might as well jump through. Ow.
Well, if I try going there, I'll probably die. So.
The electric between the cages or continue.
How much damage was it?
He took
21.
21.
21. That was a high roll though, but still.
Don't we have anyone that can get rid of these traps? flip the switch?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Is there something over there, like a switch or something?
Sure.
As you come into this room, well, what can you see actually? Nothing.
Can I throw a light to myself?
Yes, I will give you light. But then Brutus's light would disappear. Or would it?
It's one effect per hour. I think I can only keep one up.
So
Okay.
when the lightning like hit them, did it discharge and it took like a second or so to recharge at all, or was it just continuous?
It's continuous.
Okay.
Well, maybe I was just stupid and there was a way around. Aha!
And as you cast light
Ah.
on yourself, you now see that in this upper floor there are more Durgar that have had a fight, but they stopped fighting. And to the bottom you see another corridor.
Hey
And to
guys,
your right, there's more doors. You cannot climb these, by the way.
Can I get up
yeah,
here?
no, come up here. Yeah, exactly. Boost someone up here so we don't have to do the same mistake as I did.
It is 20 feet up.
Well, Rain
20
can
feet
walk
up.
in walls. That's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a climbing speed.
Yeah, Rain, if you just like climb halfway up, can I just like grab your hands and you
Yeah, I think probably that could work. Yeah.
I mean, because Max is very lightweight.
Yeah, you
You
could just
can
probably
just
hop on my
pull it
back like Yoda.
and then
Yeah.
we'll just lower a rope down. Every adventure has 50 feet of rope, right?
Mhm.
So you two climbed up.
Yeah. Well, what do we do with the? I mean, I'm assuming we'll just leave the two prisoners here.
Bo, I love how the beginning of what you pasted sounds like just a blog post. How does climbing speed work in 5e? The basic
It
formula
probably
is
was
pretty
a
simple.
blog.
You still have to be able to like grip the surface though. Like if it's like a
Yeah, but it's still
slippery surface.
just
You know?
rough terrain. I mean, yeah, that I would say would require a check, but it's still like everyone has a base climbing speed of
Mm.
rough terrain.
Yeah, especially because
basically.
these probably have portcullises, like meant to prevent people from climbing. But since you can literally just stick to a wall, it doesn't really apply to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because you lowered the rope, everyone was able to get up.
I thought Max could. Oh, it's with borrowed knowledge, right? You can get rid of traps.
I theoretically, that's one of the things that's a little iffy. I'll actually ask that question real quick. With borrowed knowledge, would I be able to gain? So it already lets me gain skill proficiencies. Does that apply to tool proficiencies as well? Could I become proficient in like thieves' tools, even though I already have that?
If it doesn't say it, I would say no.
Because it says a skill of your choice. It doesn't specify like if that means actual like skills or tool proficiencies.
I would rule it as no, because there is another. Don't remember where it comes from, but each day lets you be proficient in a different tool, and it specifies tool, not skill.
Okay.
Oh, you are already efficient at thieves' tool.
I am.
You could have disabled this if it was a trap.
You know what? You're right. Now that I think about it, I always forget that, especially since Baldur's Gate came out, I've been so confused on the disarms traps being part of Thieves' Tools, because that's a separate kit in the
Ah.
Do not play that much Baldur's Gate.
game.
Well,
I've also played a rogue a total of once, 10 years ago.
Then,
well, I will put my life on the line once again and stay back just in case this door blows up.
as you open that door, you see there is a room with some bars at the end of it, covering yet another bigger room, and there are two stone pillars, each with a lever.
Max,
Yeah?
This
I mean,
room
easy-
looks a bit suspicious. Is there anything
Easy
off in here?
solution. Let's all back up to like right about here, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to mage hand to pull one of those levers.
Hmm.
Which one?
The left one, or the higher one, I guess.
The higher one. As
And
you
on the
pull it
map.
up, you hear the electric cages behind you just fizzle down and shut.
Hmm.
Oh, cool. I'll pull the other one.
As you pull the other one, you see the bars at the end of this room just lower,
Oh,
granting
I'll
access
put-
to
I'll-
that new room.
Oh,
I'm
granting
access.
Okay.
So it rises from the ground.
No, they were already up, and pulling the lever,
Yeah, that's
Pull them
just what
down.
I meant. Like if I were to re-enable them, they'd rise from the ground.
yes.
Okay. I can't click on my token. Oh, there we go. The unlock the door button was directly over top of my token.
And as you get into this room, you see many more of these bars, but behind them there are many stone chests. And you notice that in front of each of these bar, there is another stone mechanism that you can turn. And each of these turns, there's like a strange symbol written on it that Brutus identifies as numbers in Dwarvish.
So it
It's
is
numbers
closed,
in
and there's-
Dwarvish.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I mean, this is the bar.
Hmm?
It's a steel bar, and inside this steel bar, there's something that you can rotate to set a different number in there. There's 3 bars on each of these bolts.
We need. Is it a three digit combination of
three-digit
each of the
combination,
locks,
yeah.
or?
Each of the locks.
They're padlocks, like with
Mhm.
numbers on them.
Yeah, like
Yeah, basically.
999 combinations.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna cast wristwatch and take one off.
You take one of the combinations away from existence, but there's still 2 of them.
I will begin ritual casting.
Ooh.
Can you respoken more than one thing at a time?
No, but I can put it down wherever I want. It doesn't have to be in the same place that I took it from. I just place it on the ground.
It just
So
went
we're
from
going-
999 to 99 combinations. Going through 99 should be no hassle. at
Yeah.
all.
Well, would you say it takes more than 10 minutes? Because I know 1 through 9 would definitely be like fine.
I would say around 10 minutes to go through 99 combinations.
Oh,
Well, you can still cast it while we Bruder something just rotates through the combinations on the lock.
I'm like holding it from the back and just like casting the spell while you're like on the front trying to like flip through all the combinations.
I thought you were gonna do
It'll-
detect magic or something, weren't you?
I bet I'll beat you.
Yeah.
10 minutes pass by, and the second lock disappears from existence.
Beat
As-
you, fucker.
as the previous one appears again and drops to the ground. But there's now a 0 to 9 combination. And as you try every single one, the bars don't pull down.
Well, shit, we got another 10 minutes. Let's go.
Question is, what happens if we send that little nifty hand of yours out there to put the portcullis up? What happens to the portcullis in here? Does it go down? That's the question. Well, if the mage hand won't do it, I'll go out here and flip the switch to see what happens inside the room.
These close, but the others also stay closed.
All right.
And as 10 minutes pass by, the next lock disappears, but the bars stay in place.
You bastard.
So Brutus, what does it say? Is there any scripture or anything you can read in here?
It's just numbers.
What does it say on the chests?
The
I
chests
don't
don't
know,
have-
DM. What does it say?
There are no inscriptions on the chests.
Okay.
Alright,
So there's eight
we got-
3-digit combinations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess in that case, I'd like to start
And-
investigating this room to see if I can find any kind of combination.
Roll investigation.
Does that apply to my Eyes of Minute seeing?
You could use your monocle to search through the room.
Thank you. I will do so. 19.
Ooh,
Nice. All floor, walls, and ceiling look clear from any kind of inscription.
Huh.
oh, is this my fault that I lit up the
Probably.
room? You think without light in this room it would improve? I mean, Durgar don't need it.
I guess I'm just gonna flat cast detect magic since I have enough first level spells.
Hmm.
I don't want to waste it.
Your detect magic allows you to see that. Just a second.
It's 1-inch lead chests.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Pure lead all the way through, actually. Hummina.
This is really frustrating. I figured there would be some kind of instruction manual.
I would have figured a door without a lock would have been easy to open.
This vault contains a chest with something magical inside. This one also does.
Of all the times to
So
not
5
take
and
the
8
misty
right
step.
now.
And that's it.
Hmm.
And which one did I unlock forcibly?
This one it didn't unlock.
Or at least got rid of the lock.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, Brutus and Martok, you want to try to lift this gate?
Sure.
I never ask.
I think Rain is stronger though.
Alright, I'm
Are
gonna
they stronger?
Yeah, to help out with this.
with the gauntlets, yeah, probably.
All three of you then.
Okay.
I know I'll only be a hindrance.
Alright. Each roll a strength check, and I will let reroll the lowest one.
It's gonna be me.
We get. Oh, we don't get. Oh, 14.
So Rain gets to reroll his.
Oh, it was almost not 20. 18.
18, 16.
So that's
54.
52. You managed to bend the middle steel bar to one of the sides, enough for your arm to cross through.
We push Max in.
So like their arm, their bicep is about as thick as my waist, right?
I don't think so.
How about my owl? I sent my owl in there.
You could.
What's the chest like? Is it just oaken? Is it locked?
It looks like a flat stone chest.
Flat stone chest. Had to be stone. Couldn't be wood. How far away is it? It's like that's a 5 foot square, so it can't be more than like 4 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it doesn't appear to be locked.
Doesn't appear to have a lock on it.
All right, Martok, take this crowbar, reach in there, wedge it open.
I'm gonna shake with it and say I'm really weak and my wrists are hurting right now after all this bending. Hand it up or hand it down? Who wants to have a go with it? Strength check advantage on the chest. Akers, Brutus, Rain.
No, I can try.
Okay. As you go and put the crowbar, you reach your hand out and just and the lid hits the wall behind it. And in there you see what
What
are
am I
these made out of?
10,000 platinum.
Two statues of something that looks like a canine with a long neck without eyes and a big jaw.
And just to make sure, when we open this chest, they don't appear magical because of my detect magic, right? It wasn't like lead line.
Yeah, he said there was
No,
something
this one,
magical in it.
And so number 5 and number 7 has magic on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. No, I was describing the wrong chest, my bad. You see some kind of vest. A vest and a pair of boots inside.
That are not magical?
Yes, this is one of the magical chests that you...
Okay.
It
Well-
seems we stumbled upon some magical items.
I will take them, and I guess we can attune to
Sort
them
it
later
later,
or
yeah.
inspect them later.
Yeah.
Just make a note of that.
This is the second one, Max, where you saw the magic. It was 5 and 7, yeah. Those were the only two that you saw in Aura.
Well, seeing as your feeble wrists are in pain, do you think you could manage another door?
Oh, with a crowbar, I can.
I have a crowbar as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, I have a crowbar, yeah.
Right,
At
that's
one point,
2
you
with
crowbarred
advantage.
Bro
Just gives
with
you
a-
advantage, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So, is it control? Oh, it is control, nice. Okay, there you go. That's not right.
Where does your
Should be
standing
22,
in the
yeah.
door?
Don't know why I came up 17. Should be 22, but...
I rolled a crit.
Okay.
And strength belt gonna come along.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Arthur remembers his best days and gives his best and even surpasses Brutus's strength. And you also managed to bend one of these bars.
Oh, let's kick off the lid.
As you open it, this time you do see stone statues of the creature that I described. Wait, let me Google that creature because maybe it's not the one that I'm thinking of.
Canine, long neck, and the jaw.
Oh, is it Anubis?
Sounds like a dog. More funny was like a rooster.
It is half reptile. The upper body looks anthropomorphic, but instead of arms, it has tentacles, and it has like two heads filled of sharp teeth, and the statue is made out of stone, but the eyes appear to be some sort of jewel. And as you look into them, I need a charisma saving throw.
From who? Who picked it up?
Yeah, the idiot that picked them up.
Oh,
There it
right.
is!
yeah.
There it is! He's got the
That's
figurine!
what it looks like.
Ah, yeah.
Exactly.
Charisma
From who,
saving throw.
Or is not save it.
Don't forget your +3.
Oh yeah, +3.
From
26.
Brutus, Martok, and Rain. Well,
Oh.
if Maxwell takes a peek, he also gets to make the save.
I absolutely would have been taking a peek. I'm a fucking wizard looking at a magic item.
Okay.
Nice.
19.
Very nice.
Is this against magic?
Mm,
Come on. For just one time. Just
one time.
time.
Please. It would be the first time in this entire campaign.
Could have used it a few times.
oh, it is not.
It is not. Okay. Well, I got a 15.
+3.
Eight.
+3.
18.
All of you feel unnerved by the gaze of these perils, but all of you manage to resist it well.
Wizards of the Coast is so good about making like really cool sounding abilities that don't come into fruition in any of their official material.
What is it? You get advantage on saves against magic.
I get advantage against saves against magic for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. The only
Right.
magic I've had to resist so far is constitution, dexterity, and strength.
Oh, and don't forget all the abilities from the Mind Flayers were inherent and not spells.
Yeah,
psionics.
they were psionics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, charmed is charisma. It's just we haven't ran into anyone who charmed us or anything.
So Max, is this stone creature some kind of, I don't know, an actual creature?
Is it DM? Would I know about a demigorgon?
Maybe Martok does. So roll history.
I don't even know what the fucking word Demigorgon is. I just saw it first time today on the...
16.
I'd say maybe Martok does, and everybody rolled. By looking at this statue, you know that such creature exists, but you do not know what it does.
What the hell is this creature?
Well, you know the name, the Demogorgon.
Oh, I do.
But yeah, I mean, you know the name, that it habits the Underdark. But you do not know its habits or its...
But what we found now, is this a live creature?
It is a stone with pearls for eyes, or not pearls, they are some kind of dark gem.
Okay, so it's not a petrified creature. The evil
Doesn't appear to
statue.
be.
I mean, this statue could be useful in the future. We want to scare some people off. What do you think? We throw it in the backpack for later?
Throw it in the backpack for later. That's the general consensus of most things.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit through the bent bars.
Ooh.
Ooh, well, in that case, I use Bandsaw, the spell, of course. No, no.
Or large reduce?
How big is it?
Same size as the chest, 5 feet square.
Oh, 5
Or
feet
not square, but it is around 5 feet, yeah.
5 feet long.
Not long. I mean, it is smaller than the chest because, of
4
course,
feet
it was
long?
contained in the chest. Around so.
Wrist pocket lets me... Any object which I can hold that weighs no more than 5 pounds. That's definitely not within the parameters.
No, yeah, it is stone.
You boys feel like you can bend these bars a little bit more?
Yeah, I will grab my war pick and try to use that to
Okay.
bend it.
I'll keep
Roll
on with
some
my
attack.
thingamajig bar.
Oh,
What's an
I
up?
slipped. An is an 11.
Oh,
Unless I get advantage now that I'm using my weapon.
Okay, and you can roll again.
did Rain roll as well? Want to help
It
out,
is
Rain?
helping.
Same one, yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage. 17.
It appears to be tougher to bend further.
I know what we can do. We can just break it and put it back together, right?
Put it back how?
Well, with all the things that you know about Max, can't you put the Humpty Dumpty back together if we break it?
Magic items are. Well, is this a magic item? I have my magic aura up still, like magic detection. What is this magical item?
Yes.
Magic items are particularly hard to put back together after they've been broken.
Hmm.
I would not recommend breaking this item. Looking through all my spells, trying to find bullshit.
Hmm.
If I
I
gonna
know
have
what we
to
can
run.
do. I got it.
Cade. Alright, what do you got?
I'm gonna pour water onto the bar that we've bent. I will turn it into ice.
Mm-hmm.
What's that gonna do though?
Then,
Oh right,
Then
yeah,
that's-
We'll
it's iron,
fucking
right?
bust it
and
open.
then the pick of ice
It's all
breaking
ice.
will hit it.
Ah,
Yeah, it's all iron, right? Iron bars.
It
Like
is.
this is around medieval ages, so that's gonna be a high carbon steel that is due to rust, which means that if you heat it, superheat it, and super cool it very quickly, it's very fragile.
Oh.
You
We could
try.
turn ice on fire. Ice on fire. Ice on fire. Until it
Yeah,
breaks.
so I am going to first put my hand around one of these bars and cast fire bolt through it over and over again until I cannot physically hold it because it is red hot.
I'm gonna keep watch while we're doing this.
I'll cool it.
You take 2 fire damage,
I take 2 fire damage. Fair enough.
but it is red hot at the moment.
Hit it. $14 ice damage. Cold.
No,
Well,
that's
if it's
2 hits.
made, yeah, is it a 14 hit?
You hit the wrong spot. But you
Again,
still,
what-
you have 2 attacks.
So generally, to hit the broadside of a barn door, it's a 10 to hit.
Isn't steel like 18 AC?
Steel doesn't have an AC. It's whether you're hitting the creature that is behind the steel.
Let me.
Iron, yeah.
It is
I don't
an
know, this is just
It's an unmoving object.
Okay, yeah, it says at least 10. So yeah, roll some damage.
Why did that send like that?
What the hell?
I didn't mean for it to send like I just found some Reddit links. Some dude broke it down. If I'm rolling damage though, and if it's an ice construct,
Ooh.
And I guess I made it quote unquote vulnerable to the attacks.
It bends further. Enough for
I
the
hope
thing
so.
to fit in.
Enough of what to fit in?
The statue.
Boo!
Let's just barely squeeze the statue through.
Did you
It
add it to your
weighs
bag?
15 pounds.
Who's not strong enough to carry that?
Oh no, wait,
I
50
can, but-
pounds.
50 pounds. Yeah, we only got one guy who can carry that.
Okay.
you guys think
Oh,
I'm
well.
carrying this?
Yeah, you are. We're gonna mount it on your back and then you're...
Provisionally, what am I putting down? Since we can't.
But I would say that took you guys around another 20 to 30 minutes.
Do we want to try out any of the other locks in here? Since you did the... Yeah,
There's nothing else magical, is there?
No, those were the only two magical objects within the chests.
Is there any of the chests that look like they have a negative space? For instance, I look at the chest, and because I'm using detect magic, anything that's lined with lead has just a full block on divination. Is there any black squares inside of these chests?
No, there's not.
There's not. Okay.
By the way, I have about 20 pounds of carrying capacity left. Just saying.
Okay. Great.
I would
You're
use
trying to
divine
find-
sense before we left the room.
Hmm.
Doesn't detect any beings around.
Okay.
Hmm.
None?
Not even the one in the backpack?
Not even the dude who died and came back to life?
No, not even him.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Who the hell was that? I came back.
Rain. I don't detect
Oh, yeah.
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
to be
he's alive.
zombie, no?
I mean, I always figured he was
He's
alive.
I've always been alive.
Hey, pick a path, Rain. North or south?
We're looking for
North
the temple, yeah.
appears to be just barracks.
Okay,
So
south
this is
then.
just barracks, all of it?
Yeah.
There's nothing here, please, anywhere.
Do we have the prisoners with us, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Martok, you took note of all of the magic items we collected, right?
Boots, a vest, and a half reptile, half canine with a long neck, jaw, and tentacles and 2 heads. Yes.
Cool. I don't have to.
Oh,
It's
no!
good to know.
As you come in here, there is one of the Durgars dressed in robes, kind of with his hand in a Durgar's head, and the Durgar there is on the floor, and his eyes are blank as this Durgar is kind of torturing it mentally. And you see kind of like a chair with some belts on them and some hooks hanging from the ceiling and various other torture devices in here.
Is this a ritual?
Looks like a torture room.
As the Durgar mind master Durgar turns around and says in undercommon, "You mind?"
Yes, I do. I appreciate if you stop torturing that prisoner.
You do not understand undercommon.
Oh, I didn't realize he said it in that. You said he
Well-
turned.
I take 10 minutes and cast Comprehend Languages.
No, you're gonna take that for the sentence you just said. I don't know if we
We only have
10
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 30 minutes or something.
I can just hear what he said and just translate.
Yeah.
What did he
Do
say?
you mind? Takes 10 minutes.
What did he say? Aiden?
I didn't
Just-
say shit.
Do you mind?
Ah, okay. That's what he said. Oh, we don't mind.
Like, I like to imagine that like you're trying to actually interrogate him, and immediately as soon as I hear a language I don't know, I start casting comprehend languages, and you do whatever the fuck else you want. But I'm casting this spell until you're just like, oh wait, shit, they're leaving. Okay, I'm going with.
In that room, you see a table with torture devices such as nail removers, meat mallets, and some strange things with spikes in them. Like handcuffs with spikes, or neck cuffs with spikes too.
You're an Iron Maiden.
There are Iron Maidens in the room.
Yeah.
I want to destroy everything, but we don't have time.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's a path in this room that leads anywhere. We slide
Roll
a...
investigation.
Oh, he said investigation. I'm shit at both, so that's cool. I still. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna roll
Casting a
again. It's the
spell.
same.
I got a natural one.
Martog realizes that this wall over here has some weird cracks. Or not cracks, more like perfectly cut slits into it.
See some slits in this wall.
Mm,
Do you see this?
I do now. Thank you.
I can see myself.
Well.
Rain is like standing on the wall, looking straight up into the ceiling and rolling that one.
What's late?
Yeah.
Do we want to
And
try
as you
and push this?
investigate it further,
Hmm.
you push it and it goes in and it then slides to the side as you uncover a secret passage.
Oh,
You know, I really wanted to look for one of those, but I was casting a spell, so I wasn't going to.
question is, do I want to enter this corridor here again?
Fucking, I
What
will.
corridor? This one?
This one is fucking. I'll go all the way in.
Where the hell are
As
we?
you go through that small, narrow corridor, the Goliaths have to actually crouch to fit through it
I'm
and get
strutting.
to the other side. And in here, you see a statue of the goddess that you have come to recognize as Dibdwera. It's
Ah.
lifting up a warhammer and has a crown on her. Like, this is all part of the statue, even the crown. But inside of the circle that the crown makes on her head, there's like a cavity for a brazier with a flame that is burning white.
I think
And
we almost
despite
found the
all-
temple, guys.
Can you
Despite
describe
all
that
the
one more time?
commotion that was going on in the area, like all the killing, all the basically internal war that broke off, this place seems to be undisturbed.
Hmm.
Can you just grab that goddess for me one more time?
Dibdwera.
Psionic goddess of Durga.
Ah.
One that supposedly
The
gave...
goddess of conquest and psionics.
Hmm. You're the one that has the pendant of it that we stole from Sardarok after we killed him. You got a
Yeah,
pendant of her.
that's what I was thinking. Is there any additional details besides this just being a statue? Are there any inscriptions at all?
No inscriptions, but from her head there's a brazier that is burning with a white flame.
With a white flame.
Is this the second time we've seen a white flame? It is, right?
No.
No, we saw a blue flame in the previous
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah, it was blue.
Mhm.
I may not know much, but I know my flame colors.
Yeah, good. You want to go into
Oh,
this
by the
big
way,
door? It
can I
might lead.
investigate the
There
fireplace?
is the temple.
Eh?
Hello.
Ah.
this you see inside of here what looks like a priest. He's dressed in robes that go all the way to the floor and has a tall mitre. I don't know how you pronounce it. Mitre? Meter?
I understand what
He
you're.
has
I'm
a
picking up
whole
what
one
you're
of
throwing
those
down.
hats that looks like
One of those hats.
A meter hat. It's a meter long. That's why they call it that.
ah.
Yeah, and in the floor there are several like stone tablets with some inscriptions in there. And Martok, no, Rain recognizes them as infernal inscriptions.
Ooh.
Okay. That's not good.
Did I actually manage to cast comprehend languages? Or did not 10 minutes pass and they're like, oh, right, we're going, and I continue on?
Yeah, I think no 10 minutes passed.
Okay.
But as you enter in, he turns around and says in Dwarvish, so only Brutus understands. Leave this place undisturbed.
Why?
There is no need to desecrate a temple to a goddess.
Where did they go?
Maybe we came to pray.
They are here.
You would not stop devout worshippers from entering the temple to pray, would you?
If you even worship the Duera, but I know you don't.
Yes, I do. I've been studying the religion for quite a long time now.
As
What is the Duera known for?
I'm gonna bullshit some stuff that I picked up along the way and hopefully roll well on a deception roll.
Yeah. Oh.
What
Well,
are they speaking in a language I would know? Are they speaking?
We're
Under-
speaking dwarvish.
Oh yeah.
Dwarvish.
Okay. Never mind. Don't know.
He says, make sure to pay your respects.
Of course. And I'll say some, I don't know, common phrase or try. Like,
Or maybe
blessed
something in
be.
another language.
Yeah.
I will start doing the telepathic stuff and ask you know what he's saying. Try to figure out how to stop the dragon, because this is supposedly a priest of the goddess that helps Ardorax.
Well, if that's the case, it doesn't seem like he wants to come willingly. He told us to leave. I just bullshitted our way to even entering the temple by telling him we're newfound worshippers of Dwera.
Did you tell us about the infernal tablets, Brain?
No, but I'll relate. I mean, I'll say like, oh, like I recognize the script. I'm not close enough to read it though. I'm just terrified of walking in anywhere because of my HP. I'll go in anyway.
Oh, come on.
Also, well, okay. Let me start reading them from. I'll bow to this dude, and I want to start reading what it
He
is.
tries to get in your way and tries to block you from reading these tablets.
I mean, you can't block. Well, how can he block them?
He grabs them and puts them the other way, covers them with his robes.
Puts his hand in front of your face.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what's he doing? He's like jumping up and down, trying to stop me.
Max, why don't you come in here and help praying?
I mean, I
Why
can't
did you
understand
deny
anything
me?
they're saying either.
Exactly, you can pretend you're praying while you're preparing the thingamajig language.
I guess that's true. Actually, What the fuck? Why did I not do that? I didn't realize. I guess I didn't prepare it today, so it doesn't matter. But I didn't realize that comprehend language is normally a 1-action spell. I thought it was a 1-minute spell. Either way, I don't have it prepared today, so 10 minutes and 1 action later, as I'm praying for a very long time.
Yeah, during these
Well-
10 minutes.
Okay, fine.
What do you want to do, Rain?
No, I was gonna say I was just gonna bribe him again. Say it was like an offering to the goddess.
You may not read the tablets. They are knowledge reserved to the Abdurra priests.
Well, I'm not gonna try and convince him, I'm afraid.
You are in luck.
Yeah, you are. We brought these from a deep door priest, but we were only supposed to bring them on the condition that we read them to you first.
You brought what?
These artifacts, but we have to read the tablets first. If it's for a great priest, an ode to our goddess, it would make us feel good that if we're truly worshiping the deep Dwara if you let us read off these tablets, and then you can have them. You have my word.
Only verified priests of the Abdurra may have the knowledge of the tablets.
Now it's a time to show the pendant. Act.
I'm busy concentrating on a
Ah,
spell.
Hey, can we slide a hand
Them-
from him?
I'm like ritual casting, and I'm like, it's in my fucking bag. Get away.
Do we see this? Are we meant to see this?
No.
What,
Okay.
the little token in the wall?
Okay.
What token in the wall?
See what?
Well, then I'm just gonna. Well, should we just take him with us?
Well, just grab the token from Max's bag. We have a Deep Duera
Okay.
a pendant. You can show to him that you're a real priest, or that Rain is a real priest, and Rain wants to read the tablets.
Okay. Max, here. We need this really quick. As I imagine you're so preoccupied you don't even fucking notice.
Yeah,
I'll
so I'm
take
just
it
like,
back to
yeah,
her.
whatever.
Give it to Rain. All right, Rain.
Yeah, what does it
Sellers.
say?
Just tell him that you're a true priest of Deep Dwara.
Okay.
Use the same.
He's not gonna buy that though. I think it's better
Not
if I
with
say
that
that like I'm a
attitude, you
scholar
won't.
or something. Yeah, but if I say it like I'm a scholar, that
Oh,
I'm trying
try
to
it.
okay. Without me RPing this entire thing, can I try and convince him that like I'm cataloging all the powerful goddesses and gods of the lands? I can say like I'm clearly not from here, and I want to like detail their follower counts, their influence. Basically, pose myself as like a historian kind of someone who's like cataloging things, and I want to take some brief look at the inscriptions to see like something like
To
that.
save a little bit of time, no matter what you said, he wouldn't let you read the tablets.
Why is he having infernal tablets? It doesn't make sense. Anyway.
Okay, can I just cast charm person?
Go ahead. Is that what safe?
Oh, it's I think it's wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. We're not fighting it, so it doesn't get advantage. And the DC is 13, I think. Yeah.
And with that, we roll initiative.
Okay.
He passed.
Did my spell go off?
Yeah, I would wait till Max's spell went off, to be honest. Assuming he communicated to us, which I'm sure he
No,
did.
yeah,
that he was-
during this, all trying to convince and such, yeah, your spell went off, but
Rolling it.
his priest realizes he's trying to be used magic upon, and takes the mitre and tosses to the side, and as he does, it begins to change shapes into a kind of reptilian-looking creature with a long tail and big, sharp claws. Whoops. Hold on.
Oh, he's a shapeshifter?
No, the hat is a shapeshifter.
And we roll initiative.
Oh, wait, no, he is a shapeshifter. Yeah, I thought the hat changed into a snake.
You could kind of analyze and see that it was the hat that was disguising him.
Okay. Okay, now before well, I guess instant impression. No, I guess that wouldn't. No, I only have 10 insight. Just gonna try and recognize what it is, but don't want to use my turn to do that. So, yeah.
Okay, and combat starts with Max seeing this priest take the form of a monster.
As I am like casting this spell, and all of a sudden, like being able to comprehend all languages, I'm like, wait a second. There's a second language coming from over there. What the hell? Wait. And then I see them change into a monster. I'm like, okay, that makes sense now, and I'm the first to react because of that. They've already revealed their true form. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at them.
Okay.
Third level, because that's the only one I have access to at the moment.
Which element?
I'm gonna do Acid, because that is not usually resist.
Okay.
Roll.
No.
Great.
Uh,
I'm gonna does that hit? I get to know before I choose to reroll or not.
it does not.
I saw only the damage. I thought the damage was the hit.
I'll use my last reroll and try to hit again.
1d20 plus 6. Because the damage would be the same.
Yeah. So I'll just 1d20 roll. That's
Oh.
better. 17
You
plus
hit.
6. Yeah. 25 damage, acid.
Nice. And you see it burns through its skin.
As I back up, and I'm just like, wait, holy fuck, it's a shapeshifter, everybody get ready! And then I cast my spell and like back the fuck up as they deal with it.
And it's now Rain's turn.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to be the bite, so I'm gonna try bite him.
Okay.
So I do get advantage because I'm less than half. Well,
18 hits.
14. Yeah.
And
I
that's
don't
your
know why it
game's
doesn't come up like that.
total.
It's weird. Yeah, it should come up on beyond. It comes up as like 14. Anyway, okay, so damage, 8 damage.
Okay.
And I want to use that to heal, so I'll heal for 8. Oh fuck! I did the wrong. Okay, there we go.
Does that count as magical attack?
No.
Okay, then you see its skin is resistant to your fangs.
Okay. That's fine. I'll do the same again. This is my last one before a long rest, so.
Okay. 12 misses.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Actually, can I even do that twice?
You said
Yeah, I
it's
can.
an
It's an attack action. Yeah.
so-
Okay. I'll do that, and then I want to cast. No, I won't cast my step. I'll just say where I am.
Alright, this brings us to Brutus. What do you do?
Brutus, seeing this fiendish creature rise up in front of him, is going to get the war pick ready, and I'm going to swing into him
Hits?
for 25 for 10 damage. Second attack. Then I'm going to use my last third level spell slot, and since it's a demon, I'm assuming
It is.
We'll get an extra D8 for a 4D8.
Ah,
Wow, that's some shite damage. But alright. 37 damage total. And that will be my turn.
But it's still out. And in its turn, it's gonna try to attack at the one that it started the combat, meaning the rain. Because
course.
you tried to
Mhm.
harm them. Okay. He's gonna go twice. Did I freeze? Apparently.
yeah, you froze 5
A little
minutes
bit,
ago.
yeah.
He's gonna go twice with the claws. First attack for 10.
Thought
That
you were
misses.
deep in
No,
thought.
misses.
Second attack 26. Crit.
Crit
Yep.
again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
For 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna turn around and try to whip with the tail at you with for 21
Hits.
for 12 piercing damage.
Oh, I'm down.
And that's it for the creature's turn. And he's gonna say something in Infernal, but because rain is down, nobody catches what it says.
No, Max does.
Oh yeah, you hear it coming from inside the room. You'll never uncover the secrets of my master. But that brings us to Martok.
I will use my bonus action to burn my Pearl Power
Okay.
and get 1 third level spell slot back. And then I will try to get a better position by going off into this corner so that we get a good shot while he's leaning over Rain. And I will, let me see here, I'll do to him, see if I got this back. Oh, let's just click it on there, and then see damage. First hit here, 17
hits.
Okay, and I will smite them after I do my normal damage. And then one more high roll. Okay. And then I'll shoot him a second time.
19. Okay. I'm assuming you choose to not make him prone.
Yeah, I want to. No, let me see. Max is outside. No, not prone.
Okay.
And then
So
12
12
misses.
misses.
Yeah. And that's the end of my turn.
That brings us to the top of the round. Max. The battle's still going inside. What do you do? You're muted.
Don't mind me, I step over there. It's already in its true form, so I guess my fancy moonlight spells really matter all too much.
It looks very wounded.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, 23.
Nice.
8 damage.
You've done 99 damage to it now, I think.
As I step over there and end my turn.
And that brings us to Rain. Give me a death save.
Now, can I use inspiration on this?
Yes.
And do I have to decide before or after I roll?
You can do it after.
Okay.
I see the custom rolls right now.
No. Oh fuck.
But
It's still, I'm getting a fucking heart attack
What?
here.
No, I clicked DM.
Yeah, it says custom roll 2DM. I don't know why it's showing.
Yeah,
Did you roll it on Foundry or
No,
Roll
on
20 or
Beyond.
Beyond?
No, he
Yeah,
rolled
that's
it on the
probably
dice.
why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on Beyond, you should have rolled it on Roll 20.
Well, that's why I rolled it last time. Did you guys
Well,
see it then
because
as well?
one,
I saw it
yeah,
then
I
as
did.
well, yeah.
Oh, okay. So wait, now we've established that, can I use inspiration to make a not one, or is it like no, it's a one anyway?
No,
No,
you can
you're
use...
fucked now, dude.
I mean, did you roll 2 once? No.
No,
You
you
can
only-
No, I
roll
rolled
that
1-1.
Just do the Roll 20 version. Go to the dice roller, and then in the left, it'll say like send to GM only or some
Right,
shit
okay.
like that.
But for this roll, do you
Yeah,
add
you
inspiration? Does
re-roll
it
that
become
one.
not like a not one, or is it still not one?
No, you
You
re-roll
can
the entire
re-roll it.
dice, and you keep whatever you get.
Yeah.
Advantage,
What?
basically.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
it.
I thought it was just
It's
like
like-
+3.
No, it's
Well,
advantage.
No, man, it's like retroactive advantage essentially.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm thinking of bless, which is +3. Okay, so wait, so.
And you're within 10 feet of me,
Does that
so
count?
you get +3 to this anyway. Yeah, it's a save. It's a death save.
It's true. Okay, how do I do the
Ooh.
custom roll? I type
What are you
slash.
making that? Look it up, Cass, if you don't believe me.
No, I think he's
I'll
right.
leave
I
it
think
that way.
yeah. Say it's if it's a save, then it counts. But
You can open the die tray and toggle the one that says
God.
GM roll.
Die tray very
Where's the
left
die
of the
tray?
screen. Very left of the screen, and then you
Okay.
toggle over the GM roll.
You go ahead, Brutus. Anyway, I'll figure it.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, it's easier turn now.
since I'm level 7 now, I will use a bonus action to get one spell slot back and harness some divine power.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing at this dude twice.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Wow. 2020. That's what
Just
my
like your vision. Yes.
You know what? The first one, we'll fucking throw the smite on there, seeing rain down, using that spell slot. Okay.
Oof.
So 30 damage. How do I do it? Seeing it there, I'm just gonna hit the spines on its back into its body until they're jutting out, basically, right over me. It's fucking brutal, but it sounds cool.
And as you do, it shrieks and it bleeds out until it's moving no more.
Rain! No, not
Yeah,
again.
and then, I guess it's not my turn anymore. So
We're out of combat.
Out of- Yeah.
yeah, but it rain's still down, so I still feel like we should be in initiative because everyone can, like,
True.
does a discreet action to provide whether rain gets up or not. Like, yeah, we're no longer fighting anyone, but there's still something like an event
There's still
enough. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what would Martok do?
I'll go over and shake Rain. Get up, man. Get up. Try and provide the health action. I don't even know if I can do that, but it's
Oh, it's a medicine or well, yeah. I guess you're doing that.
You could try to stabilize him, but if you fail, that counts as one fail for him.
What? Oh fuck!
I'm just gonna shake.
I thought that's only if you. Oh maybe.
Yeah, failed medicine checks, failed death saving throw.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. What do you do, Max? As you peek into the room, the creature is gone, but you see rains in the floor.
Oh boy. I cannot physically reach them. I guess I can technically. 25 feet gets me somewhere.
Yeah.
Do I have proficiency in medicine? No, I don't. I leave it to Brutus.
There's not
Yeah,
enough
right.
potions, no?
I think you guys are out of potions.
Are we out of potion?
I'm out of potions anyway, but I thought we bought some.
On my turn, if we make it that long without rain dying, I would use my last 10 points to lay on hands to get him up if I had the opportunity.
Before you
I
could
have
do that,
one
there's
potion
another
of
save.
healing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have one. Okay, you can use it then.
I will use that potion of healing.
Oh,
Hold
sweet.
on.
Cool.
Woo!
Doors ringing, Kirby. We can take this time to.
Yeah,
take-
I was gonna say I had. Yeah, it's better if I go
You getting
now.
out of here?
But
Did you roll
Yeah.
how
snake
much do I-
eyes, Rain?
No, I rolled a 3 when we used the inspiration. So
Wow.
I
Better than
mean,
a
I
nat
think
one,
it would be better
know.
to wait for your turn before anyone else tried a medicine check, because the chance of me rolling snake another one is like pretty low, but the chance of you failing a medicine check is pretty high. But it doesn't matter. We have the potion. So how much do I heal? 1d4 is it?
1d4
though. Unless
Plus
we're
four,
doing,
okay.
are we doing the alt rules in this?
No, we're doing the alt rules. So it's like
It's
plus
2d4 plus 2, or
Yeah.
1d4 plus 6,
1d4
right?
plus
yeah 1d4 plus 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the
Correct.
6? Is it based on what?
Well, it's normally 2d4 plus 2, but with the rules we're doing, one of the heals is automatically max, so that's where the 6 comes from.
Okay, 9. Feel free to lay on hands though if you wanna.
Yeah, I'd still do that.
Me?
All 35 of it went to you today, but you're not dead, so I'm okay.
I've
with
healed
that.
so much from all that and the
You're fine.
fights, like, and then
And all the action surge, or not action surge, second wind.
second wind. Yeah, I need to improve my constitution, I think.
Well, you
I'm
did
thinking
you
max,
did right by upping it last time.
Yeah, I think I need.
I
to
think
put more.
16's fine. 16's good.
How much am I? How
Like,
much you healing me
16's
for?
where
Sorry.
I'm at. I'd put you 10, so you should have got 19 with everything.
It's 19. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what the worst thing was? I was like, "Oh, I'll Misty Step out of here." After I struck him, but then I was like, "Nah, he's not gonna kill me." He's like, he just crits me. Oh.
He's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be fine. He has probably one spell slot left for shield. He'll
Yeah.
be just fine. Wait. I said, you should just be happy we're not using those damn rules in the curse, like the Curse of Strahd we're playing, where you lose a leg or lose an eye if you get a crit potentially.
I'm really surprised you guys haven't gotten sick of that.
I think it's
But
because,
those rules are brutal.
yeah.
Well, it's
the
like
injury
a con
stuff.
save, and then if you fail the con save, then you got to roll on the lingering injury chart.
Yeah, those are
Like,
tough.
I mean, you lost your brain. That's not even on the
Yeah,
chart.
I know, but like
True.
those campaigns where it's like, oh, you lose a limb, it's like, ooh. There's a what's that RPG? The Warhammer one is kind of like that, I think.
Uh-huh.
It's like very dark fantasy kind of.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure how well it works in D&D, but yeah. It can be brutal. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Please
Thanks for
don't
coming.
get me killed. If I'm in combat, just like have me run up a wall and hide or something. I should do that
Yeah.
more actually. Okay. Alright, see ya. Okay, next
Alright.
week. Bye.
Well, so Max, what was this priest hiding? Because he's obviously not a priest of Deep Duera.
I would say Rain, because of his background, recognizes this creature as a barbed devil. A creature that comes from the infernal planes. And because he just left, well, Max can also read the tablets.
Exactly.
And as you read through them, they are in disorder. But after reading all of them, you get to the conclusion that you can make this timeline. And it reads something by the lines of Master of Asmodeus is impersonating the Durgar goddess Deep Duera to use them as a tool for his own joy and purposes. I was sent to one of his main followers, Sardarok, to make sure his bidding is done.
What?
Would I have any idea who the Master of Asmodeus is?
No, the master of the barbed devil is Asmodeus.
Oh, okay.
So, does this mean that Sardark knew all along that this was a barbed devil?
No, you could assume. It says that Asmodeus is impersonating the Dwara
Yeah,
to use the Durgar for his own plans.
I understand. Still, doesn't make any sense how they got the dragon together then if it was controlled by Deep Dwara. That's not even here. Well, maybe the shrine is still working. Is he carrying anything, this barb devil thing?
No, was using just claws and teeth and tails to attack you. The only thing that was left behind was the mitre that he tossed aside.
Oh, he might be hiding something in the closet.
If he is, we shouldn't judge him for it.
Yeah.
Opening the door reveals a room with yet another of these engines that powers the elevator.
Uh-huh.
And a door.
Yeah. Let's run through these rooms quickly while we have rain on our... Oh, shit.
He said go quickly.
That just goes around.
Is this a door?
Oh, it is?
It doesn't have an icon by it.
Can't open
In those rooms, to the room to this left, you see cold weather equipment, cold weather clothing, some sleds, reins, not rain, but reins for sleds, snowshoes, crampons. And to the room to the right, you found a handful of war pigs, heavy crossbows, light crossbows, crossbow bolts, like an armory.
it. Okay. Does any of it stand out being better quality? in this
They all
room?
look mundane.
Okay. Oh, can I pass through this? Oh, it's a slit, so I can't get through it.
Uh-huh.
This just loops around. It's a full circle.
Yeah, and these doors open back to the forge.
Okay.
What are you
Yeah.
thinking?
He doesn't get into the room. He can't get in. Trying to open it.
Really?
No. Was there anything to
Oh,
the
shit,
right?
I didn't make a door
Hmm.
for it, okay.
Was there anything to the right of the torture room? Was there a second passage there that we missed?
What the fuck is that?
What is what? Oh, a giant lizard.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Did we miss anything back there, Brutus?
Not that I'm aware of.
Like if we went up north and over this way? Yeah, there's a room we never went into. Up here.
In here.
You ready? Oh, I can see in through the crack of the door. Nice, just open it just a slight bit.
Okay.
Opening this Opening this door reveals a more comfortable looking room. There is a stone bed protruding from the floor, and on top of it you see some white furs laid on there. Through one of the corners there are a couple of barrels that Martok reads in Undercommon as Musgard's finest mushroom brew.
Hell yeah.
Taking all of that.
4 barrels in total.
I know we're
And
gonna do that.
there is a wooden chest, and inside there's female Durgar clothing.
Well, I'm glad that we know it's not a mimic.
Hmm. Well, we want someone to work on a heart forge in peace. And I know that those Durgar out there are really thirsty after battle. Maybe we roll some of these barrels out there. They can have a real party.
I'm already half dressed as a female Duergar.
Oh, is this her room? Grifalda,
Grandolpha.
Randolpha, yeah.
Yeah, you could assume so.
Her being so sneaky, there's got to be something she hid in this room. This is her private quarters.
You can roll investigation if you want.
Well, I'm gonna nudge the investigator to investigate.
Alright.
Because I'm gonna say, there's probably something in here, but I'm blind like a bat.
Okay.
What did the minute seeing do? We go around with a little monocle?
Advantage.
Ooh.
We have 24.
Divine sense doesn't make you aware of the presence of any kind of special creature.
Okay.
Well, you all are special, but special in the other sense. And
My mom says I'm special.
But
We're
who's
special.
Ed?
We're special in another way. Yeah, special Ed.
No, just kidding.
We ride this short bus.
Hey, you can't say retarded, that's autistic.
Yeah.
I investigated the room. It doesn't reveal anything suspicious. Just
Ah.
a regular common room.
Alright. Well, how many barrels can I roll? I'm rolling one. I don't know how heavy it is, but I probably can't pick it up with 9 strength or 8 strength.
No, yeah, rolling, you can definitely roll them out.
Okay.
You're rolling, I believe pushing is double your strength and rolling is quadruple.
Woohoo!
Plus, you're just pushing it on its side. How hard can
Yeah.
it naturally rolls?
I'll show you how pathetic someone can be.
These towers are 20 feet up. So if you try to toss one of the barrels, it will just crash.
No.
on
I will yell from the top of this thingamajig. Beer for everyone! Here's the finest Muskar beer in the lands.
What language?
Undercommon.
Okay, the two Durgar that are sitting here resting get like all excited up and just crack open the barrel and just start drinking straight from it. And you see this one starts making his way back, reduces his size to be able to fit better through the doors.
And
And
I
just-
speak the
Man.
same thing in lizard folk, so they understand.
It appears to be a regular lizard.
Well, I speak lizard then.
That would be speak with animals.
Are you sure these ones they're 80 foot away? They weren't able to hear me?
Yeah, but I can just move one token at a time.
Okay.
Man, we could have poisoned all the Dugar and just put an end to this.
Did we have any poison?
Yeah, of course, tons.
But Durgar are highly resistant to poison.
Oh.
That's what you told me last time, right?
Dwarves
I
in
don't
general.
know.
Max told you.
Max
Yeah,
told me,
dwarves in
yeah.
general.
That they can eat anything. Like,
Yeah, they could have like a rhubarb leaf salad and be perfectly fine.
Oh, that's right.
well, while Max is down there, we're gonna tell them some tales. Well, some drinking. We can do drinking games with them. That's fine. That's perfect. Just do the one from your clan.
Oh, okay. As
Hey, what's the game, huh?
It's called Rage Cage. So everyone will get in a table with some cups of alcohol. And you see one person on the other side, each with a ball, and they try to bounce it into the cup and move it on to the next person. The goal is to stack the person in front of you, and then they drink.
And
And
they seem to understand and they nod and because you were talking to them in Dwarvish, they're gonna respond in Dwarvish and say, yeah, that sounds like fun. After a great victory, this is our celebration.
then the middle cup, once you take more and more away, the middle cup is just filled with an amalgamation of, whatever alcohol you can find at the party. And if you get that, the whole point of the game is you don't want to drink that cup.
Oh, I want to drink that cup.
Yeah.
If you want to drink that cup, then you're probably you don't know enough, and you probably won't be able to drink that cup.
You're too drunk. Are you sneaking now past the lizards then?
I've lost this kind of game before, and I couldn't drink that cup.
That's good, because we're setting up the distraction while you blow the forge.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm over here by the forge casting Fabricate.
What are you doing with Fabricate?
I'm plugging every single orifice that this forge has.
You see, it is kind of like a mushroom on top that lets steam out. But you can definitely put enough stone or steel around it to cover it, and also to cover up the very front of it, which smelt material was pouring out. And by blocking those, the beat sound becomes dimmer. But it sounds like he's starting to clock in.
As I conclude the spell and I realize what's happening, and I cast message, which has and I know
30 foot.
generally what my allies are, and I cast message, which has a range of 120 feet.
Ooh.
And I cast it to each one of them, like, all right, time to fucking leave. If anyone's worth living, they better fucking go with us. As I start heading towards the direction of the elevator and activate it.
I'll run around.
As you two leave, the Durgar appear to be very focused and concentrated on the game. And the elevator, roll a d4.
Who?
Max.
Hey, get on the elevator, bro.
I was grabbing rain.
Each second passes by and you hear your mental clock ticking and the elevator doesn't show up. And you are afraid that this forge could blow up any second. But eventually, after more than a minute, the elevator comes down. And it waits a whole minute down here until it gets back up. And each second was just constant pressure.
Do we get off on the roofs so we can jump off the, what's it called, the ramparts? Is that what it's called?
You are being dropped at the
Middle
second floor.
I know.
We can see all your DM notes before we step off here, just so you know.
I can't see anything. It's all black.
Open the forge below.
Strange. When did they carve this?
You have a feeling there's any items on this floor.
Room full of items. Wow, that's a wild one.
Secret trap. I can see whatever that is. Whatever that
Secret
is.
tunnel.
I'm still
Did
on
they
the
put
black
you in
screen.
the DM there?
Have you just move your mouse to where we're at? Maybe Martok.
Oh, the text disappeared. We're good.
What do you mean? I can't see black square. Okay, now I see. Yeah. Okay. Do we go to the 3rd floor and jump? Because I can make the wind help us get off quicker.
It looks like we got dropped off right where we initially got on, right across from where we ate with Grandolphin.
Correct.
Following the elevator pattern, you would know that after a minute, the elevator goes up to the next floor.
Yeah, this was just a group I just wanted to have a group discussion whether we get off on this floor and try to get out and search it before it blows, or we want to get up to the top floor where the dragon previously was and jump off from there.
Whatever you think's the best idea, I will follow.
I'll go to the roof. Because if it all crumbles,
All right.
I'd rather be crumbled by one ceiling than have ceiling plus an entire floor collapse up on me.
Okay.
Are you staying in the elevator or going out?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Then
Right.
move.
3rd floor. Max, don't get left behind.
Max!
And since you're a time wizard, would you know how long it would take for it to blow?
Would I?
You can only estimate.
But like, since I'm a time wizard,
I would say many minutes. Probably not 1 hour.
less than an hour.
Okay, then we
More
definitely
than
had time
half
to
an hour.
walk around the barrack floor.
More than half an hour. Less than full hour.
So, getting up to the very top of the elevator drops you off to the final piece of the engine that powers the elevator. There is a much larger wheel that has the chains attached to them, and this is the one that kind of makes the whole thing move. Down to your right, you see there's a kind of like a lever attached to the wall, and there are some opened rooms around here.
Can't see anything.
You gotta move your mouse again.
Well, how do I need? I mean, I'm zoomed outside. Okay, now I see it. I need to zoom out to max zoom and then zoom in again to get it to show.
Well, you have to just find wherever we're
Oh
at
no!
on the
I
black-
zoomed out and it's all a black rectangle.
When
Yeah,
I
I
do
don't know.
focus
That's what I
ping,
had
does
to
it
do.
move you guys?
Huh?
Do focus ping right in the middle of the thing.
Let me do a focus ping and let me know if that moves your screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does.
Okay.
All right.
The issue is though, is if you do that while we're also trying to move, then they like cancel each other out,
Oh.
which is not. It's not your issue.
Just spam it for like 20 seconds.
Get off the elevator, guys. This is the floor where the dragon possibly took off from.
Looking down into that room, you see there's a Durgar with a war pig, and then a Durgar kneeled down with some handcuffs to his hand on his back with some handcuffs in, and the other Durgar is like standing on a victory stance.
Mm-hmm.
And as he sees you around, says, "You should leave this place soon. Grandolpha won't be pleased with your presence." Stop wondering enough. As you go into that place, Brutus, you see Are you going or not?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't divert from the group, especially when I can't see and the light's on, Mark.
Mm.
Okay.
Directed by Duragar.
Well, we were just going up here to see the engineers. The last command we got was that Sardarok accidentally sent the dragon off. Is there any way to control it?
You're in luck. this bastard I was about to kill is one of the engineers that built the dragon. As he is all kneeled down and his face is bloodied and looks very, very beaten up.
Well, before you put this Todorok following guy out of his misery, I would love to have a chat with him. Yeah, that's exactly my plan, Brutus, to go there. Good. You knew the
Go
plan.
ahead, and he will
Okay.
step to one of the corners, and the one that is on handcuffs is gonna say, "And what is it for me if I talk or not? I'm dead anyways."
This is the engineer, I think, Martok. This is the.
Oh, wait, which
Other
is the
one.
engineer? I thought this one was standing over that one. Okay. You pick
No, the
which
other
is
one
it?
went stood in the corner.
Okay.
This one.
Well, what's in it for you is that you might take her with your life.
Who says that?
Or what are you saying, Brutus?
I'm just saying, maybe speak with him quietly. Just tell him you can read his thoughts, and maybe he speak. Shit, he probably doesn't speak common. I was just saying, I don't want the other guy to hear.
Okay, I can speak
But
as
if we
coming into his
need
head.
to,
I
we
can
can
telepathically.
silence the other one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So, while I'm speaking into his head, that might be able to get you out of here. If you provide us with the information we seek.
And what would you like to know?
I would like to know if there is a way to control the dragon, and if not, is there any way to shut down the dragon?
The dragon became... It is not alive. It is a construct, a machine. It is issued commands by programming that only us engineers knew how to make. We followed Sardarok's orders and programmed it to fly over all towns, destroying each and every single one of them before returning. Until the command is not finished, the dragon will not stop.
And there's no command we can send it?
Only if he's here in the forge, but it will not return until its order is completed.
Can you tell me what the command to the dragon, or to the construct again was?
Go over all towns and destroy them. Burn them to ashes.
But it's already left.
We have no idea what they're talking about. We'd have to do like a fucking
I'm doing
telephone
the thing
chain.
with spreading the
Yeah.
information
Oh,
in the meantime.
I know what they're talking about because I can understand it.
Oh,
No,
you
I'm
can
doing
read
tele-
other people's minds while they're speaking?
I'm doing
Oh,
telepathically
are you
with him.
telepathically- Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what
why
you're
I was like,
talking about.
because I'm sorry. No, you're good. I think Martok said he was gonna relay it to us as well. If you
Yeah.
want to.
So you can give your input now. Max.
The dragon's gone.
Is the dragon
It
gone?
fled. It was freed when the battle began.
Well, next, as soon as this order, like, there's nothing we can do about this order, so there's no reason to be here. And there are certainly not going to be any orders coming from this place for hence. So we might as well leave and try to defend the towns.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what order is it gonna go in? What towns are first?
Oh. What towns are first?
I do not know the name of the towns, but there is a flight path map in Sardarok's room.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
find it in the floor down below.
Oh, that's right. We grabbed that already. Thank you.
No, you
Right,
didn't.
DM?
Oh, we now know the Sargrok's room is on the middle floor that we've never been
Yeah.
to. A map where the flight path is there.
And a whole 10 minutes to do it.
Well, now what? Do we kill both of them?
They will be crumbling into pieces in a few minutes, right?
Okay. Fair.
I don't think we have to worry about future instructions to this dragon.
I'm just
No,
gonna
but we need to go get that journal, I think.
the map.
Or the flight path, yeah.
We don't want to go anywhere else on this floor. The last bit of it. Didn't want to take the
And as
elevators.
you leave, he says, "Wait."
Yeah.
He's gonna think in his mind, "Where is your part?"
Well, you didn't give us the information. You basically said the dragon flew away and we can't stop it. It was if you could help us with it, but you have given us nothing.
I knew all surface walkers were dog bastards like you.
Kind of got your ass, dude. Really got nothing to say to that.
Do we scout
Oh,
out this
back
floor
on the
first? Or
elevator?
do we jump on the elevator?
We
or-
could.
We could do a quick path, right? I'm gonna go up to this corner and give you light so you can run in. See what's quickly down
Going
this.
that into this hallway, you see inside of here there is a big ice cage on the roof. Well, technically there's no roof. There is a big opening, but hanging to the sides you see a set of double doors, also made out of ice, that have been opened up.
Okay, so it's empty and it's basically flight path straight out for the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit, there's more in here.
At the end of this path, you see the second and complementary part of the elevator engine.
Okay. Well, this gave us more information that place is completely abandoned after they sent the dragon.
Down in this corner, you see this Durgar is dead, but his hand is hanging from a lever, and it is the last thing he did before dying.
Releasing the dragon is.
There was a lever on the other side as well, in the same spot. So I'm assuming both of them probably were pulled.
Well,
But
I guess there's. Well, we confirmed that. Oh, can you still see? We confirmed that the dragon is gone, and we need to find that map. Max, where was the map?
Well, according to my acute memory,
Arthur's room.
Arthur's quarters. Yep.
that place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just pick
how
up,
does he do that?
just pick up keen mind next level, man. So we can
I've already got something else in mind for next.
And as you come back to the elevator, it is not long until it comes back up, but it takes another minute to come back down. And every minute that passes, you know, is a minute less you have to stop the dragon. But that brings us back to
Okay.
this floor.
I would say, with my knowledge of this floor, I think that Sardoric's quarters down the corridor to the right. Because that's the only place we haven't been. Because the barracks is to the left, and Rodolfa's room is where we had the dinner is up.
Yeah, Grand Alpha. Every time I move to where we're at, my camera.
Yeah.
This game.
I'm just waiting for you to catch up with the light.
Well, I'm trying to move, but like I was saying, every time I'd go to move my camera, it fucked me up.
Okay.
Sorry.
No
Behind
worries.
door number.
As you were to try to open those doors, they appear to be locked.
Max. Oh, you're muted. That's why. Okay.
I use my thieves' tools. Try to
Okay.
unlock it.
Roll Dex. If you roll the Thief's tool, it gives you
No, it gives you
modifier, does it?
proficiency.
Yeah, it's Dex
Okay.
plus proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to actually go over to the stupid tool and plug in something. Natural 1. So that
Don't be
I-
stressed,
I-
Max. Don't be stressed. Take it easy now.
So I see that it's not going well, and like I feel like my tools are about to like tense up, right? And I pull them out, and I cast knock.
Okay. As you just move, and these doors bust open.
I see
With a
first
loud
try,
bang.
guys.
And inside of here, you see many head trophies are hung on the walls. There is creatures that you have seen, like wolves, mooses, bears.
Yeah, I believe it's Mace.
Whatever. But also things that you do not recognize, like a head of a reptilian humanoid, but that is not a lizard folk. Well, you see a head of a mind flayer, and I think that looks like an insect, but different to the Amber Hulk. And there's a bed adorned with furs, but little less. Little more, I mean.
Is this one of his son's rooms?
You could assume. And he was a hunter.
Yeah. And there's no hunting equipment or anything in here that can be of use.
Well, you see long bows and crossbows, but they look ordinary.
Okay. Behind. Pick it up. Oh, lock this north. Max. I'm gonna pick up Max and pull him over to this door right here that's locked.
You
Hey.
pick me up
Yeah.
like a little tool.
I'm gonna help you out. Okay, you can do this, man. You can do it.
I extend my arms and hope something happens.
Are you using knock?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my thieves' tools because I cannot cast knock again.
Okay.
With advantage. See, that's
I have
speech.
I have a single first level spell left.
Roll your pistols.
Use tool, proficiency, ability, dexterity, go. That was a 14.
Hold on, I smelled something burning.
That was the lock from
Yeah,
Hell.
it was. Oh.
My flaming hands. I'm gonna go grab a drink while he's at it.
Yeah.
I gotta leave here in a couple minutes, guys. Unfortunately.
Oof. Yeah, I remember. We're almost out of here. And whenever you need to leave, you need to leave.
Okay, everything under control.
Okay, so nothing was burning.
You hear the click that you were waiting to hear as the doors unlocked. And inside of here, you see there are paintings hung on the wall. You see a painting of Sardarak, a painting of a female Durgar that you've never seen before, there's a painting of Dearth himself, and other paintings of landscapes of the sorts.
So,
In one of the corners in here, you see there's a chest, and again, a bed adorned with furs on top of it.
Do you want to have a look at the mimic?
yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the mimic. My eyes of minute seeing.
Alright. Are you investigating it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll investigation.
Oh, I rolled an 8 and a 9 for a 15.
You definitely see this chest is suspicious.
All right, cool. I'm going to back up. All right, everybody, ready your actions to hit with your strongest attacks.
Yep.
If it's a chest, then honestly, a firebolt shouldn't do much than scorch the surface. But in case
Where?
it's not,
I know where to stand.
Here.
The chest is here.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna cast
All
Firebolt
right, all
again.
right.
If it is just a chest, it should just leave like a scorch mark. But here we go. How's
And everyone, do
22.
your actions.
Ooh, give me a sec.
We get advantage, right? Since it's was a no.
Surprise, yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Is it advantage?
Surprise round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surprise.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah,
with that,
we
I
all
have to go.
before initiative starts.
You have
Love
to
you
go?
guys. I'll see you guys next Thursday.
Bye.
No!
Bye. I'm
Thanks
sorry.
for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries.
Bye. I'll see you too Saturday. Max, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
See you. And he done. Okay, I'd say you guys managed to take it out without any inconvenience because
It was a mimic?
yes,
That was a joke.
that was a mimic.
Do they still have things
Oh,
inside
no.
them, Max? Or how does mimics work?
Mimics. It depends on the campaign, honestly. I've had campaigns where like the mimics are just a chest that is holding whatever like they normally would, but they're a mimic. And then I've had other ones where it's just a monster that's mimicking things.
Ah.
Nah, this was just a monster.
Ah.
Disgusting. I hate it.
Well,
I've actually
But-
had a mimic that did not attack immediately. It opened up, and there was a bunch of gold inside, right?
ah.
And then all of those gold pieces were mimic bugs.
Oh my god.
And so it was a swarm creature and a mimic creature.
Oh my god. I saw
Well,
one
we
campaign that
keep
had
it
mimic,
down.
mimic carpet, mimic table, mimic chairs, and all attacked like a swarm.
Oh yeah, the Fey realm is notorious for that.
Okay. And this room is a dirt room then?
You could assume.
Oh, okay. So he was interested in painting stuff, and yeah. There's only one room left, Max, and it's the one that's not locked, just south. And I would assume that the last room would be down to here. Here. That's the last room I haven't been into. Nope.
As you
think
see
that's a
into
very
that room, you see there are steel armors in the corners and yet another of the mechanical boxes that hurl chains.
Where the hell is Sardarok's room then?
You have not been to one of the rooms.
There's 1, 2, 3. This room we've been to. Oh no, there's a room south of the elevator as well, perhaps. Okay, let's just run over here. Okay. Aha.
Opening up that room, you see there is a cult unlit room. There is a stone table protruding in the very middle, and hanging from the ceiling with a rope, there's a figure of a turtling dragon hanging over a map.
Mhm.
And there's a ink bottle with a quill inside of it, and there is a path marked with rough-made strokes coming out of the mountains and then pointed at each and every town and then going back into the mountains.
Can you show us the map?
I can,
Ooh.
if my PC does not crash. I will send it over to the maps channel.
Yeah. I'm opening up Discord to check it out. I actually think it's heading to East Haven first. But that's just my guess here. It will be straight north from here. So it's heading
There you have
to...
it.
Okay. Dugan's Hold. Okay, third town is East Haven.
So a straight circle all the way around, starting. So a
Yeah.
straight circle starting all the way around at Dugan's Hole, Good Meat,
Mm.
East Haven, and so on.
Yeah.
Honestly, with how fast dragons move, I'd recommend we go to
East Haven.
Tourmaline.
Oh, really?
Dragons move fast. By the time we get to East Haven, we'll be giving them a, hey, a dragon's on your doorstep. We should, like, evacuate right now or you're all going to be dead. And then the dragon's flying overhead.
Damn.
Because, like, would it be
And
reasonable
you-
for my character to know about how fast dragons are? Because I, as a player, know that they move at, like, 180 feet a turn.
If they dash.
If they dash, which they are going to be if they're sent on a mind-controlled, like, path.
But how long would it take for a
Probably.
dragon to burn down the town?
Minutes.
Ah.
And keeping in mind that you have spent around 1 hour looking around the castle.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, or East Haven
Hmm.
are worth notarizing. Because if we go to Tourmaline, if
Yeah.
they don't have they're one of the big centers. If they don't have a way to contact East Haven, then that's just a deficiency on their end. They should have one to alert them immediately because they're
No,
one
but
of the
you're
four
onto
big-
you're onto something, Max. We go counterclockwise until we see the dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes more sense because every time we pass, we scream dragon is coming, and then we just go to the next town.
Yeah, now actually, if we go counterclockwise, then it'll also give us the quickest route to each town. Versus if we tried to go directly to Tourmaline, we have to go through a lot of like wintry mountains to get actually to.
That's the thing though on the map that I can. The question is, how far can we feather fall if we jump out north from this place?
I
think-
feel like we can at least get to that road that's south of the Red Waters.
With
Or the river.
featherfall.
The river. Whatever. Not the road, but the river.
Yeah.
And the river's gonna be frozen over, so I feel like we can cut straight across the Red Waters over to that road, get to Dugan's Hole.
And then north to Bryn
Wait.
Shander.
What are you trying to plan? Jump from
So,
where?
We're
Jump
in
from-
Sunblight, right?
Yeah.
Featherfall over to the Red Waters. Or at
Yeah, but
least-
there's a mountain over.
Yes, correct. But it's a mountain that is
This is
progressively
Sunblight.
downhill.
This
We
is the
progress-
mountain. And this is Red Waters.
Yeah, so I'm talking like we progress down the mountain as much as we can. When we enter a place where we cannot progress any further, then we feather fall from that mountain. I feel like we can cross over at least one large hill over to the Red Waters and progress over to Dugan's Hole. I feel like that'd be half a day's travel. Is that fair?
No, it's not even half a day. It's
4 hours.
yeah, maybe. Let's just plot it out and see, because right now
This
we
is
got
all
the
But the
map,
directly
thing
right?
is,
downhill.
I don't see a way around the mountain. Let me pull you guys
Because
the,
we're at the,
the
well, we're
map.
at the top of Sunblight, right?
No, that is not the top of the mountain. It is amped into the mountain.
Ah, shit.
Ah, okay.
So we
Is
need
there
to.
a way? Is there a way we could easily get to the top of the mountain? Because I feel like if you're building a large construct on top of a mountain, that you would be able to get to the top of said mountain.
I wanted to walk to here and then feather fall down,
Like,
even if it's
quite
here.
honestly,
Okay.
like, you cannot tell me that there is an evil villain who makes a settlement underneath a mountain that has not made some kind of evil, like, I'm gonna look over my empire type spire over the very pinnacle of that empire. You cannot tell me
You
that his
know?
ego would not
It does.
stop him.
It does exist, and that is the top of Kelvin's cairn.
So I feel like if I spent like a good, like all of the party together spent like a good 4 hours looking over this entire mountain, that we wouldn't find it. Correct?
Well, given the common knowledge of the spine of the world, these are very treacherous, dangerous, pointy, steep mountains. It is even by mere chance that the Durgar found a spot safe enough to climb up.
Okay. I got a secondary idea then Max, because we traveled this path up, and if we can feather fall down here and go over to where we have the mind flares in the sled, we can take the sled to Bryn Shander.
Can I make a history check to see if my character would be historically knowledgeable enough to follow this trope to where, like, you know, evil person makes a evil spire at the top of the world, and to know that that would probably exist?
Well, I just said it to you without a roll.
Yeah, but Calvin
Okay.
Cairns is not this
Well.
mountain, it's another mountain.
I don't take anything you say to me for granted. I want to be able to say, like, my player knew this. So, like, if
Okay.
my player knew that, like, I could make I could know that there's a higher point that we could make a more direct route to Dugan's Hole because there is a higher point in the mountains.
Yeah, go ahead.
$21.
You know, there's little to no way of scaling to the top of the spine of the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fair enough. So, with our player's knowledge, we'd travel from the spine of the world, and we'd have to travel over to... I'm looking at your map. We'd have to go over the roundabout way over to Bryn Shander, right?
Hmm.
And this sled is here with the mind flares.
Fair.
No. You guys blew that place up, and then you made a tiny hut in here.
Aha! Okay,
Well,
the tiny hut is
We
here.
made a tiny hut where we buried the mind flayers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have the corpses waiting for you there.
Mm-hmm.
But is it conceivable that we can feather fall off this mountain?
To save a few hours.
The thing is, The road that leads there is the same. I mean, you're trying to jump in this direction, but the road that leads there is in this direction too.
So let me paint you a picture real quick because I got free hand on roll 22. So we have the basic mountain. That is the easiest way to go up. What if we used free fall, like feather fall, just straight up cross over in like this direction, right? We don't need to touch the ground. We need to go a straight line. We see the trees down below us, and we literally just go, all right, here we go. And we run and jump towards that direction. It does not matter how far we get, we're going to be tumbling in that direction.
Yeah, but the thing is, you do not see the forest because you're completely surrounded by mountains. Like, erase your lines and see the mark, the red mark.
So if we travel to here, right here, and then travel down it.
Well, by the time you traveled there, you've been already down the mountains.
Okay.
So here's the thing: you don't realize that falling is a lot fucking faster than traveling is a lot faster than falling and then following a path. That would save us about 75% of our journey.
And the duration is only 1 minute, though.
Yeah, because we know exactly where we're going to be going. We have a river to follow that is frozen over, completely smooth. No other plants are growing over top of that. It is a perfect path to follow. That is what generally incentivized people to follow paths in winter, is because it was just water underneath. Whereas versus plants, you have to follow a path that is designated by a guide who is learned this path, which if it was just me, that would be a once over time because I've only gone here one other time.
It's like tossing a paper plane, is what you're saying. So the amount of speed that it picks up is faster than trying to walk down a slippery slope down the mountain and take hours to get down it.
It's like we can absolutely go down the mountain. The downhill is the hard part because the downhill is the treacherous part. But if we are just following a river, that is something that is perfectly inclined with the natural order of the terrain. You will not have any deviance. There will be a perfect incline. You won't even notice.
So you want to feather fall from here to here?
Yes. Down to there. Sorry.
Here?
I'm still figuring out roll 20.
You said we couldn't go down there. You said we have to go the downward path that we used to get up here, right?
So
no, yeah, because there is a mountain across this.
Yeah.
So
over
yeah,
here,
you have to go here.
And then down to here. Straight down.
But walking.
Straight walking downhill. And that's the easy part, because we don't have to worry about survival. We don't have to worry about any kind of medicinal anything. We just have to worry about what hill is the way facing. We want to go downhill towards the river.
Yeah, and by the time we get here, we're already down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I see what we're saying.
But
We want to
you
take
are
the
right
frozen river
here.
because there's no trees in the way. Yeah, never mind.
There are various other medicinal properties that I could list. We could look for touch-me-nots. We could look for aloe plants. We could look for anything else. The river is what provides all sources of life. We will be proceeding towards whatever plants are growing around this area. And eventually, when we hit it, There will be the most there will be the most medicinal plants around, and we will follow that route all the way back to the 10 towns.
Yep.
Yeah, but where's your sled?
Right here.
We had a sled that we previously noted that we had left about this point right here, which is about, I'd say, if you, with the guidance you've told us before, is about half a mile away.
It says 4 miles.
Yeah, but when
It
we get
says
down
4
from the
miles
mountain,
away from the point. What's
Ah,
the point that we mentioned?
1.5 miles.
1 mile. Okay, so 1.5 miles. So presumably, if someone can travel 8 miles a day, which is the average, that costs us about 1/6 of a day.
because we're falling down the mountain, not using our travel time. Yeah, that's smart. I didn't even think of that. Will the DM allow it, or does he want to burn up all the 10 towns?
I'd say that we could. I'd
if you
say
have
that we could
enough-
make it all the way down the hill within a day, and then travel all the way up the 10 trails within another day, because we are directly following the river.
And keeping in mind that you guys arrived to the fortress at 1 a.m. It is still very early in the morning.
It is very early in the morning, and anyone who would have mentioned one of those orders to be able to send the dragon over to, I believe it begins at Dugan's Hole, they probably would have spent the better part of a day issuing the order, and then the dragon actually arriving at Dugan's Hole.
Send your familiar.
So that is a very good point, actually. I'm gonna send my Dugan's Hole to East sorry, I'm used to being a DM. I'm gonna send my familiar to East Haven.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna send my familiar to East Haven, and we are going to travel through the 10 towns until we reach Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
And what is your familiar gonna do at East Heaven?
You have to do
It's
a
gonna
message as
have-
well and tie it to it.
Oh no, it's not gonna have. Yeah, it's gonna have a message tied to it. Speaking of the what was our name called? It was the 9 Giants. Was it the 9 Giants?
The little giant.
The Little Giants. That's what it was. The Little Giants, addressed by them, is going to say that there is a dragon incoming. There is a devastating force. Prepare your forces. Send this message to the next town over. I heed this warning under the force of all 10 towns. If you do not heed this warning, please at least send it to Goodmead so that they might survive, and tell them to do the same for East Haven.
Okay. That
And I'll
sounds very...
send them on the side an exact map of the one we saw for which towns they plan on leading to. Then the same instructions that I just sent them to, send the same instructions minus Dugan's Hole.
You guys have already given out 3 maps. So you guys... Okay, with this one, it's 3, so you only have 1 map left on you. Which is Reigns, I believe.
Fair enough.
Or you could just send the map that is right in front of you.
I feel like the map that we have personally is a little bit more important than the ones that are being sent to Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, and East Haven. They should
Fair
have
enough.
people that are knowledgeable enough in the 10 towns to send a knowledgeable map to the rest of the people.
Okay. But yeah, that sounds good. I
Alright.
guess we'll have to wait till next week to see what destiny awaits 10 times.
Oh shit, it's 4:56, huh? Alright, I gotta get going to work. See you all later.
Yeah, see you, man. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You're amazing. I spent 6 minutes after work that I should have been at work. I'll see
Yeah.
you all later. Bye.
See you, man. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming. Bye.